Ha! We back, baby. Another one.
Ooh.
What?
Roll up gas.
What are we rolling?
I don't know.
Rolling up that there gas, baby.
Gas Pack Jones.
Back once again.
Another episode 126. Roll up gas. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
How's it going?
We got motherfucking Chef Crespo in the building. Motherfucking Mr. Marcus Aurelius.
Ah!
Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah! I'm a gladiator, nigga.
No, he wasn't a gladiator. He was an emperor. He was the Roman emperor back in like fucking something AD, like 72 AD or some shit.
Rounding people up. Slapping people up.
Marcus Aurelius is actually like
A Fagudi.
no, he's fucking dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And like he was alive over 2,000 years ago.
Okay.
Or close to it or something like that. And we have like writings. Like he was like writing like pretty much like journals to himself or whatever kind of, and it's like books of shit about how to like live life and how to be or whatever. And it's some very enlightening, very, I don't know, like it's dope shit. Marcus Aurelius. It's crazy that we have
His writings.
Yeah. Like directly, we know, it came from him, and this is his words from a ruler of an empire thousands of years ago. And he was actually like, I mean, at least in his writings, pretty fucking smart, intelligent guy, and a lot of the shit that he spoke about there can transfer to modern times and to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder how they preserve like those writings.
You got a lot of shit to do there, nigga. Get to it. I'm gonna start writing. Today I smoked a Reggie.
I mean, I think after he died, like his people or whatever, like had the shit and was like, damn, this is tight. And they preserved it. And then just they made like collected all of it and made it into a book. And then just over time, and it's like the Bible or whatever, like that's another book from thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like thousands of years. Like, you know how many generations that thing fucking had to have passed
Buddha
through?
hit it.
My bad. Sorry, Buddha.
To.
How dare you, son of a bitch.
There you go.
Let me see. Ashtray real quick, big fella.
But yeah. Meditate. I haven't read the whole thing. I've read bits and pieces of it, and I need to get the book, whoever. But Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is actually a really dope book.
All right. Sounds pretty interesting. Man, and I don't know, I kind of want to jump things off because you guys knew I was a fan of the Kia Telluride. I was a fan. Well, big fella, he works, with, car parts and stuff, and he's always telling me, don't buy Kia, don't buy that brand. But
I tell you these things because of experience and what I see a lot of people working on and what I see a lot of stuff that goes wrong with certain vehicles. And like I tell you, like Nissan Altima's up there. Like, I'm not saying anything about yours, but I see that a lot.
He's saying something about yours.
I like Kias, Hyundais, Chevys, like certain things. I mean, that I personally see and hear on a daily basis of just shit that goes wrong. And
I mean, do you hear about Kias more than other cars?
Yes, and I think it's harder to find parts. Because like when the dealership calls you looking for stuff,
Yeah, but that might be kind of a like supply issue with like not
most deaf,
like because of lockdown. They locked everything down
But-
for a fucking year,
but
2 years, whatever the fuck.
most deaf, and it might be harder to find that stuff. But I mean, just like you working on vehicles, like I know a million times in your mind when you're working on something, you look at it and go, why the fuck did they do this?
Yes.
When you look at
100%.
other cars and you go, why couldn't they have just done this?
Yeah.
And I think with Kia, I see that a lot of why the fuck is it like this? And don't get me wrong, they've made, I guess some better cars and it looks a lot
Yeah, they're
different
definitely a lot
stuff.
nicer than they were.
Dude, back
10
in the
years
day,
ago.
10 years ago, Kia was ass. They had like 3 cars and they were ass.
Remember the Kia Sophia?
Yeah, it was ass.
There was a girl that was in my high school, and she was a senior. And looking back in retrospect, I don't know if she just liked me or she was probably just being nice, but she used to give me rides to school. So I used to ride with her to school all the time.
Nice.
And she had a Kia Sophia, and I used to get in that car and be like, damn, this is a piece of shit.
Let's go back to that. What else happened? If she's giving you a ride to school,
Did you rub on her booty meat?
I mean, that's probably she liked you. Like, I mean, why else? Like, were you just like super nice to her and you guys were friends and hanging out all the time? And like, she was like, oh man, Crespo, that's my friend. Like, yeah, I'm going to give you a ride to school.
No, she was a senior, and
In what grade were you?
ninth grade.
So you were a freshman and she was a senior.
Did she live in
and
your
she was giving you a
neighborhood?
ride to school.
Did she live in your neighborhood?
Yeah, she lived in my neighborhood.
Like how far?
Like a couple of blocks down. So there's other people at the bus stop.
Well, I'm
And
saying
I never
like,
really talked to her.
And
like
so
that
you was
before.
waiting at the bus stop and she pulled up and was like, hey, get in. Yeah, she was trying to.
I was stupid back then, dude. I didn't.
Hey, I've made many
you're not paying
mistakes
attention.
as well.
You're not
Be like,
looking.
nah,
attention back then.
Yeah.
she don't like me.
She
And
like
it goes
you.
right over my head.
Big fella, she was trying to skip school with you.
Hey,
Right?
I didn't know any better.
I didn't know any better.
Trying to do a after school special.
She was trying to introduce you into the world.
Hey, I wasn't ready.
Trying to make a man out of you.
I was ready. I wasn't ready to be a man yet.
He
I
was just
only
a
trying to
fresh
listen to-
man.
I was only trying to listen to Dipset mixtapes.
Dipset mixtapes.
Lil
Hey,
Wayne.
girl, you ever heard of Dipset?
She's like, what?
Girl, you heard that new Gangsta Grills? That new Lil Wayne Gangsta Grills?
Okay, but so speaking of Kia,
Kias.
this
Speaking
is
of Kias.
why
So this
you.
made you not want to ever buy a Kia?
Yeah, so the way I stumbled upon this video, so I
So
have
you
Instagram.
were on TikTok.
I was not on TikTok. I was on Instagram.
You were on your phone downloading TikTok.
So on Instagram,
scrolling
you can
at
watch
dudes.
TikTok videos third hand. So I was watching TikTok videos third hand through Instagram, and this one is called the Kia Challenge. And apparently, niggas is going around stealing Kias, and doing so with a USB.
Okay, let's see this.
This shit, bro.
Hey, this what the Kia boy is doing, man.
Look, bro. You don't need a key, bro. It should override it, bro.
Damn.
That shit wild.
This what the Kia boy is doing, man. That's crazy.
I
Hey, this what the Kia boy
I
is
don't
doing,
know
man.
if I believe
You
that.
don't need a key, bro. It should override it, bro.
Damn.
You don't need a key. This shit override it, bruh. What? A cable?
I guess he stripped off the shit. Somehow.
It looked like he plugged the USB into the ignition
and use it to turn.
and turned it. But it like plugged in like it was a USB plug. Like a USB is fatter than your key.
Yeah.
What year Kia is that? Why does it have a key? Because most of them have key fobs,
It's true.
you know, like push to start.
I'd like to break this video down. But also,
I don't know. Very sus. I
you're-
don't
if you're
know if I
gonna-
believe this.
bro,
This
if
looks
you're-
fake.
if you're going to steal a car like this, how long does it take to get all this shit apart?
I mean, if
Also a good question.
if it's the way this video seems to be alleging is just you need a USB cable, I guess. So you just do you even have to get anything apart? Really? Can you just stick a USB cable in the keyhole
It looks like
and turn it?
definitely disassembled
I mean, he's got some shit apart,
for sure.
but this is hard to see. This comment, the fact y'all got half the steering column off means there's no life hack here unless you're showing life hacks for getting shot in Indiana.
I see. That's hilarious.
Bro, because like dude, getting half the steering column off of something is not an easy fucking task.
Oh, it says he's turning a broken key with a USB.
Yeah. So
Is the key broke off in there?
Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Yeah. So that's what he's using to catch the key, I guess.
yeah, so the key is broken in the ignition, and he's using the USB just to
Catch it. Yeah, and
turn the ignition. But still, if you don't have the other end of the key,
Yeah.
there's usually some sort of transmitter, unless he has that in his pocket or something.
My turn, nigga.
The car ain't gonna start without the fucking.
Right. Still,
I don't know.
Don't buy a Kia though. Just
Very
I mean,
sensitive.
I wouldn't buy a Kia, but not for that reason.
Not for that reason. No, I would buy it
Well,
for
I do
other
like the Kia
reasons.
Stinger though. What do you think about the Kia Stinger?
They're nice looking, but if I was going to spend
That kind of money.
the money to get a Kia Stinger,
Rather get
there are better vehicles in that class that I would rather spend my money on. Like
See, this guy
that's the
gets-
problem.
this
There's
guy
no
gets it.
there's no car where Kia is the best at, or something like where if I'm gonna spend $15,000 for a new car. What's the best car I can get? It's not a Kia. I'm gonna spend $30,000. It's not a Kia. I'm gonna spend 50 grand, 60, 100 grand. No matter what price range you go at,
It's never
the
a
best
Kia.
car is never a Kia. If you're getting a brand new car,
It's never a Kia.
What is Kia's most expensive car?
Probably the
Like the
Stinger or
Telluride or something, or
the F.
Do they still make those K900s? Remember they
The-
tried to do that for a year and
yeah.
that like failed miserably.
The K900.
They tried to show LeBron James driving one, and nigga drove it, parked it, and got out. He was like, I guess so," and then walked off. That was a commercial.
let's see, what's Kia's most expensive vehicular
They
device?
still make the fucking. They still
So,
make the.
Yeah, the
Sorento.
Telluride. Wait, no, they got hybrids, electric. The Sorento hybrid is 45.
Damn.
Yeah, so $45,000 seems base is their most expensive car in Kia.
The Kia Soul, starting at $19,000.
I mean, Hyundai or whatever might have something more expensive, and that's technically.
You can get a Kia Rio for $16,000.
But I mean, that's my point, though. Like, for 16 grand,
But that's brand new though.
right?
What other car can you get for 16 grand brand new? The Mazda.
Every
What's that
every
little
other car
Mazda piece of shit
manufacturer,
car the Mazda Mirage.
every other car manufacturer is going to have a vehicle in that class, in that price range. A cheap sedan. You could go get a Nissan Sentra that's going to probably be around that price,
No, they got
or a
the
Versa
Nissan-
or
yeah, the
whatever.
Versa, yeah.
whatever it is, and
It's gonna shit on a Kia Rio.
it's going to be better, in my opinion.
Mm.
You could go get a fucking
I wish for once we had like the budget to do some shit like this. We're like, all right, well,
Like
let's
some
go
Top
find
Gear
out.
type shit?
Like, all right, well, you go get the fucking Nissan Versa. I get the Kia Rio, and Big.
That's
Fella
what they
gets
used to do in Top Gear.
That was my shit back in the day, man.
Yeah, I missed that shit.
I ain't gonna
Some old
lie.
Jeremy Clarkson.
Not to sound like a Fagooty, I kind of like the U.S. version too. I thought it was all right. They had
The
some
U.S.
good
version was
episodes.
okay because they had Tanner Faust,
Yeah.
but I can't stand Adam Ferrara.
Yeah,
He's not fucking
he's a
funny.
retard.
He's. I hated him on that
what's
show.
nigga named
Rutledge Wood.
He was like the nerd, but he
was okay.
He was informative.
I mean, he was a nerd. He was like the fat country nerd guy, and he knows about cars. He knew more than Adam Ferrara.
Yeah, he was. I don't even know
Adam
why
Ferrara. He was
there.
there. That's what I'm saying. It was a. I don't like it because it's unoriginal.
Yeah,
And it's they're just trying to capitalize on a market. Like, oh well, this Top Gear show in Britain is really popular.
yeah.
Let's see if and they had other copies. They had like Top Gear Australia and fucking Top Gear Germany or something, I think. And they're like, let's do Top Gear America. But it's not organic. Like Jeremy Clarkson and James May and fucking what's it?
Guy.
God damn it! Why can't I think of his goddamn name?
Fucking
Richard Hammond.
yeah.
That's
Like they have like a chemistry together, and like the show. That's why the show works so well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Tanner Faust is cool because he's. I just want to see him drive the cars, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be tight to do something like that though.
If we had that kind of budget, like, all right, guys.
I mean, yeah, because they would just be like, "Here, you got this amount of money. You got 10 grand. Go get whatever the fuck kind of car you can off Craigslist and
Yeah.
put a bunch of shit
that
on it,
show
and we're
was-
gonna take it across this area or
That
whatever."
show
You know?
was super dope. Like they had some funny shit.
Yeah.
I like the one where he was driving the Bugatti and he got in trouble, so he had to tape 55 on the instrument cluster because he's like the show only show us to go 55.
Oh
miles an
yeah,
hour.
that yeah.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
doing like 130, but it's just taped up
it
there.
says 55 taped on it. Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah.
As you can see, I'm going 55.
Right, like he was, dude, like doing like 140, 150 in a Bugatti would just be.
I mean, you have to. I mean, if you drive a Bugatti at 55 miles an hour on the open road, then
Then
what are you doing?
being safe,
being a
being an OG.
responsible
You're on
individual.
the open highway. There's nobody around.
And Crespo passes. I mean, if anyone,
Not gonna open it up a little bit.
I mean,
No, never. I would never break
no,
any laws.
we are good Christian people. We don't do that.
We don't break laws. That's what a bad person would do.
If I'm opening that bitch up like a dinner restaurant.
Oh god damn it!
What happened?
I accidentally closed that story.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well,
can
I mean,
talk about
I
it
can
in
find
5
it, but
minutes.
I mean, we can kind of bring it up because you know about it a little bit. Apparently, at Rolling Loud or something,
Oh yeah, Roland. Man,
Kid
first and
Cudi
foremost, I wish that
got
had
shit
the
thrown
money
at
to
him.
Go to Rolling Loud. Well, I do have the money, but I don't want to spend my money to go to Rolling Loud right now. But man, how dope would it be to go to a music festival that just lasts like a couple days? Like obviously not consistently, but like every night there's a big performance for hours. You know, that shit would be lit. But long story short, Kid Cudi. I'm not sure if you guys remember that nigga was wearing a wedding dress.
Yeah, I do remember that.
He went on a date
Like a
with
couple
her,
years
man.
ago.
Yeah. And anyway, this nigga's he's regained a lot of popularity, not for his music because his new music is boo boo, but this nigga was performing and apparently
I guess
Kanye
I'll
was
just
there,
again.
and you know
Yeah.
Kanye and Kid Cudi fell out,
Yeah.
so all the Kanye fans were allegedly Kanye
I don't know how to
fans.
spell Kid Cudi.
KID.
Yeah, KUD. Yeah.
Anyway, people were throwing shit at him on stage, and he got mad. There's a video that we can watch. He was like, "If you throw one more motherfucking thing on the stage, I'm out this motherfucker."
So
And
I mean,
and it was like 2 seconds, and then somebody threw something. He walked off stage, and I was like, "Boo!"
it's interesting that this is an article from Fox News.
I know it's crazy.
It's why are they reporting on this? But maybe we'll see why. Rolling Loud fans throw water bottle at Kid Cudi during music festival performance.
Oh, they're not going to show the one with the cussing on it. Let's go to World
Probably
Star.
not. Well, World Star is too difficult to search.
That's true.
Their shit's hella inconsistent.
Or we can view the post on Instagram. Is that where it is?
So he left during the middle of his performance when fans continued to throw objects at the singer.
Maybe we can click that and watch it. There it is.
Okay, so it says Kid Cudi walks off stage after objects thrown at him. When you just...
That's that old slap though. Oh, we wanna.
Well, see, I
Smoke.
can't even play this because it's just
Hey,
the
well,
song.
Well, turn it down because I guess it's like right after this. Keep playing it, nigga. Shit. Turn it down the volume or something.
The volume's up there.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Let it ride, nigga. We thought.
Well,
All right, never mind.
I mean, what? So he left. He walked off the stage because people were throwing shit at him.
I didn't even see it from that far into it.
I mean, that was
saw the part
somebody's-
where he already cut the music off. Pretty game.
So I mean, what's the story here? He walked off stage.
Yeah, and then Kanye,
That's it?
And then Kanye popped on stage later after that. But anyway, pretty green buds all in my blunt.
I like how he began the conversation or the
Fuck you,
subject being like, Kid Cudi, you know, this fuck nigga who was wearing a dress and going on dates with dudes
That's
and
old
all
Kid
this
Cudi,
fuck nigga shit. Pretty good. You like him or you don't?
I like old Kid Cudi. I don't fuck with the new Kid Cudi. Painting
Like
his nails and
then
wearing
maybe
dresses.
don't fucking be singing his shit like
That nigga had bangers.
yeah, but I don't know. It's just funny to me the juxtaposition between the two, the very strong opinions.
Sorry, I'm a nigga. I can't help it.
You're like, man, I hate this nigga. This nigga sucks. Fuck that nigga. He a little bitch.
Marijuana.
Yeah, like
Oh fuck.
Smoke. That song's called Marijuana.
okay.
I love that song.
All right.
Kid Cudi was, the main stoner rapper before Wiz Khalifa.
Oh shit.
I get no. I mean, I guess yeah.
Of my era.
But being a stoner rapper is kind of gay.
true, if that's all that you rap about.
Right. If your whole thing is like Cottonmouth Kings, like I mean, when we were young and stupid,
Yeah.
Cottonmouth Kings, I guess, they had some cool shit. But when you really think about it,
Yeah.
like I wonder if the Cottonmouth Kings are still doing things today as the Cottonmouth Kings, you're kind of gay. But I mean, they're kind of locked into it.
They still got juggalos.
That's kind of.
I mean, that's different.
Is it?
That's ICP. That's
But
that's
it's still
different.
kind of. I don't know.
I mean, there's some
kinda-
crossover, but I mean, yeah, it is. I don't know, like that. Your whole
Yeah.
thing has to be about weed
Yeah.
and
Okay,
everything.
so
You know,
pick.
like
you
that's
either
kind
gotta
of.
you either gotta do like the medieval like Renaissance type festival dress up, or you gotta dress up as a juggalo for a whole day.
I'll dress up like a juggalo.
Yeah. What? Where does?
So you can dress up and go to a Renaissance festival or be at a Renaissance festival.
Go to the Renaissance Fair or go to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yes.
I'll go to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Okay.
That would be a lot more
Do you
fun.
know how many big titty white ladies you'd meet there?
yeah.
Juggalo concert?
Yes.
There's no big
It's
titty
a-
white
it's a-
ladies at the Renaissance festival?
You might
Not
meet
with their
some.
titties out, trying to rub them in your face.
The Juggalo ladies try to rub their titties in your face?
Yes, probably.
You never been to one of
People like us, they probably would, because, you know, we're a Juggalo 11.
Oh shit.
Me and you, we're Juggalo 11s. At the Gathering of Juggalos, we're fucking Adonis in that motherfucker.
He's Juggalo 8.
Marcus is a strong Juggalo 10.
Okay. But we're 11. We're tall.
Yeah.
Nice. Or we're taller than you.
But then, you know, because all the big titty white ladies that gather the juggalos trying to rub their titties in your face, they might be juggalo like 7s, but real life 4s and like stuff like that, you know. So, you know, when in Rome, as they say.
As soon as you watch that fucking clown paint off your face, you'll be like, all right, bitch, see you later. Wait!
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck.
But, I mean, yeah.
Like,
Kid Cudi, yeah, he's whack, I guess. Yeah, he's got some songs that I like. But I don't know.
My mojo so dope, bitch. My mojo so dope.
Let's talk about this. So there's some new
NFL talk.
NFL
Yes.
helmets.
New NFL uniforms. 11 teams? What?
yeah, man. A lot of people brought back old school stuff. They switched up things. Like that's what I like, man. That shit is tight. I wish the Chiefs would fucking change some shit up, but
I like the Giants.
Okay, so is
I like
this
the classic Giant joints? I
is this
fucking hate
new?
the Giants.
yeah. So those are new Giants jerseys. They're
Like the retro joints.
Obviously, the Cowboys have.
That's
had
different.
those.
Yeah, that's the old school. That's like the 90s style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jets
Oh,
look
shit.
tight.
Yeah, the Jets.
Yeah?
It was crispy.
That
Yeah.
is that old school too though? Did they used to have
They
a
used to have
logo?
that
Yeah.
alternate, like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
They used to have the all black joints like that, and then they brought.
I mean, that's-
I think those,
those
are.
They're just
Those are
bringing back
tight.
all the old school logos, it seems like.
Well, they're
With
like
different
'Cause that's-
colorways.
they're adding black and all.
I mean,
kinds of stuff. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
those
that
are
helmet
usually-
is different, but that's like the OG Carolina Panthers logo, I think.
Yeah,
ain't it?
well,
'Cause
it is,
they
yeah.
used
Wasn't the
to
Carolina
have,
Panthers
No, they used to have like
invented in like the 90s or something.
96.
96,
crazy.
but they had white jerseys and then they had
Invented,
like
fucking created, whatever.
they had like the teal jerseys and like I think some gray ones. But
Yeah, I mean those jerseys are different.
those the all black with the black helmet. Like I think those look the sickest.
The all white bricks.
I like those Saints helmets too. Those are pretty crispy.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, they changed
That's
those
new.
up because
That's
those used
tight.
to be gold, but they made them
Like
black.
the
yeah,
thing down the middle is kind of cool. That's old school. Birds.
yeah.
Go birds.
Go
Go birds.
Fuck the Eagles.
Hey,
Are they bringing back the green joints?
damn, that's old school.
I
Old
think
school.
they're gonna wear those one time.
That's like that's Tecmo Super Bowl
yeah,
style.
That's
70s
like
shit.
70 shit.
Yeah, 70s.
I like those.
That's-
I like those.
Old school.
I
See,
fuck-
yeah, it's all old. That's the old Falcons.
They just made
Logo.
it look up to date.
Yeah,
Those are cool Patriots ones. There's like
old
the
school
throwback.
Pats.
Tom Brady was mad about that. I seen he said something about that on Bleacher
Why?
Report.
Because he's mad that he didn't get to be on the Patriots when they had that logo.
Well, he got to wear them, but he said he wished he got to wear them one more time.
Oh well, so he wasn't mad. He was just like saying, "I would have liked that. It would be cool. I would have liked to wear that one more time. That's awesome." Is what he's saying. It sounds like that sounds. Fuck those guys. I'm fucking mad. I'm Tom Brady.
Oh shit!
Oh my god. And
Yeah,
what
see,
is
those
this?
are tight. I like those, the black ones. The Washington Football Club.
Oh, the
Oh wait, you're the Commanders.
no,
Commanders now. The
the
Salamanders.
Washington Red Niggers.
Oh god, no!
Oh,
you
shit.
can't say that.
That's their name, ain't it? Didn't they change it?
They changed it to the Washington.
The Washington
Football
Black
Club.
Lives Matters.
The black.
It's the Salamanders.
It's the Salamanders. The Washington Salamanders. Those are crispy.
That's the original logo with a different helmet.
Red.
But
That's
yeah,
that's
they-
cool. Like a red
They have
helmet.
like red jerseys.
Those look kind of the same. I
Same.
guess.
Yeah.
Those Bengal ones are sick.
Man, ooh,
White helmets.
white
Yeah.
Bengal.
Yeah.
White
Those
Bengal
are
helmets.
sick.
Those are sick. Yeah, I love those.
But that's not a Bengal tiger.
we
White.
have a white Bengal. We have
Yeah,
white tigers.
that's what a Bengal.
No, a Bengal tiger is not white.
What color is it?
It's orange.
Then
A
or white.
Siberian tiger
It's white.
is white.
All right, Mr. Technicals.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's a white tiger.
I mean, maybe there's
Maybe
white
there's
Bengal
white
tigers. Maybe
Bengals.
I'm retarded.
Maybe you are. Google white.
Let's
Bengals.
find out. We're gonna.
All right. If there's
Time
white
to do some
Bengals,
tiger.
If there's
research,
white Bengal
folks.
tigers, then I'll eat my hat.
you gotta do
10 push-ups.
10 push-ups.
No.
What?
15 push-ups.
It's either 10 push-ups or a whole box of Entenmann's donuts.
Let's see.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, these are white tigers, but that doesn't mean
That
they're
says white
they're
Bengal
Bengal.
cubs.
It goes right there up the top. It says the Bengal tigers and Siberian tigers
Yeah.
can be white. So white Bengal tigers.
So
mixed
white Bengal tigers and tigers, or tigers of mixed Bengal / Amur ancestry. So, okay, so there's an interesting story, the discovery of the first white Bengal tiger. So it's, I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe technically, but they're probably like a hybrid, they've bred somehow and mixed. All right. So yeah, maybe there's white Bengal tigers.
Stupid.
I'm stupid as fuck, bro.
Good job. That means it's 10 push-ups.
Every time you go down, I'm gonna kick you in the face.
I gotta do
Oh, God.
10 penis push-ups in your mother.
Oh, no.
Stupid.
Those aren't the good kind of push-ups.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
What else? The
Dolphins.
whack ass Dolphinos, old school Bucks,
Dude, them creamsicle sons of bitches. I don't like them
orange
jerseys.
creamsicles. Yeah, they look like a fucking orange creamsicle.
That dude,
Yeah, that's
like,
ugly.
dude, the fucking pirate on the side of the helmet looks like I would see that on a cigarette box.
Yeah,
Or a bottle of liquor. That's Captain Morgan cousin.
Dude,
those are ugly.
Those are ugly.
I don't like
fuck.
that. Their newer ones were tighter.
Yeah.
Way tighter. But they're probably only gonna wear them once this season.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
all
well,
of these
11
all of
teams.
these jerseys they wear just like for one game, like a Thursday night game or a Sunday night game, like a primetime game. They wear those jerseys. It's not all season.
I'm excited
I don't
to
know.
see my Washington
I don't like the
Salamanders
NFL.
win 5 games this year.
I like football. The
Maybe
NFL,
6.
Football's cool.
the NFL is a business, is fucking
But
jabronis.
I don't like the NFL.
They're a bunch of jabronis.
Man, I don't like how people are disrespecting the Chiefs though, man. Because
Let them disrespect the Chiefs.
Who's disrespecting the
a
Chiefs?
lot of
Everybody.
people, man. I'm on
Why?
Bleacher Report
Were they
every
hating
day
on the
and-
Chiefs?
I mean, they're just like pretty much saying we're not gonna do anything because we don't have Tyreek Hill, but we'll be okay.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
As
Come on
long as
now.
we have 15, we'll win football games.
It was like, what is Travis Kelce? Chopped liver?
Because that's what everybody like. And I think a lot of people say things just to get more airtime. And
Travis Kelce
Or-
is literally the best tight end in football right now.
I mean, he's up there.
And
Who's better than
who's
Travis
a better
Kelce?
quarterback than Patrick Mahomes? I mean, and I don't know football like
I
that.
mean,
but
really, there's only like 2 in the NFL or 3
that you could even make an argument.
that you could even make an
Yeah.
argument.
So
Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady,
okay, but
um,
I forgot about Tom Brady
fucking
that he's still playing.
Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Okay, so
You could make the argument for those 4. That's it.
on a
I
scale
wouldn't
of
say Joe Burrow or Josh Allen. I would say Josh Allen maybe because he has a great offensive slew of weapons around him, but he hasn't won a Super Bowl.
question,
Yeah, but I mean, he's done good things, and he's a
Yes,
good
he
player.
turned the franchise around.
You
Yes,
sir,
sir.
with your hand raised.
on a scale of 1 to Bob Sapp,
Oh shit.
how juicy do you think everybody is in the NFL?
I would say like
Because what are the
a
testing?
quarter of the way to Bob Sapp.
What are the testing procedures like in the NFL for that?
They're pretty.
So it just
They
depends.
don't have USADA.
But they do crazy testing. So like for instance, there was Joe Hayden. He's a cornerback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and
Because
he
it-
said
Their testing is in house,
He said-
correct? Like
yeah.
by NFL doctors.
Well, NFL doctors will
Right.
show up and go, "Hey, you gotta pee."
right, but
so
will they show up at your house at 4 a.m?
So this story, he got done with the game. It was a Monday night game. They were in Tampa. Pittsburgh was. So they flew home from Tampa, got back. He said he got back to the facility at 3 a.m. And they were like, "Hey, you need to take a piss test." And he had to
A
go take
piss test?
he had to go take a drug test at 3:00 in the morning.
Was it a piss test?
I'm sure it's a piss test.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what kind of more tests they're probably.
They didn't take
but
blood?
I don't think so. I think it's just a piss test. But they do it after like, and I noticed they do that shit after like
A big game.
a big game. Like if you have a big game, or you have like, or if you say some outlandish shit. Like for instance, Drew Brees said he wanted to play. Like I think he was like 38, 9 at the time.
Sorry to cut you off real quick. Can you? I was half paying attention. Can you go back? He went to a facility at 3 a.m. and
So he got back to. So they played a game in Tampa. He flew back, and they got back to their.
So right after the game,
they got back to their stadium to
after the flight.
After the flight, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. He gets back, and then they picked him and like a couple other people to take a piss test.
Okay, so that's
3 in the morning. Like that shit,
It's right then and
that's
there,
not
right?
a
It's on
very
the facility, right?
stringent test. Like that's very easily defeatable.
Oh, most definitely.
If it's
But-
there's a possibility after the game I could be could be tested
because I don't.
just during the games.
I don't think they get drug
be
tests.
clean.
Like I don't think they do drug tests. Like
And if it's just piss test,
they show up at your house, like the story Volkanovski was telling.
Yeah.
Like, they showed up at 4 in the morning and was like, you
and
gotta
woke
pee.
him up.
On the day.
It's not
of the
you gotta
fight.
pee.
Well,
Always.
but, like, the day of the fight.
A lot of times it's
like
give us blood.
that's insane.
It's like USADA doesn't fuck around,
You think?
and even they get outsmarted.
See, I think
Like USADA can't catch everybody.
I think you.
So you think the NFL is catching everybody?
Miles
No.
How do you think?
Miles Garrett is using the juice?
How do you
no,
think?
I think he's just huge in general. I
Aaron
think
Donald?
what do you think about this?
Is Aaron Donald on
Well,
the juice?
No.
How do you think Tom Brady? How old is he? 87?
96,
What is he? No, he's like what? 43, 45?
43, 44. So-
How is he that old and still able to perform the way he does?
Strenuous diet and
I mean, he said for like 3 years he didn't have sugar.
Okay, I'm sure that definitely helps,
That's
but
insane.
there's this thing called Mother Nature
Yeah.
that doesn't usually tend to give a fuck.
What if he's
But there
robot?
are scientists who invented this thing called testosterone replacement therapy
What
that
if he-
can make your testosterone levels.
What if he's a robot?
I don't think he's a robot, but
What if?
in order to heal and recover, I mean, I know the NBA 100% allows TRT. For if you're injured, you're allowed to take TRT in the NBA,
okay.
which I think is good. I think you should be able to, but they don't talk about that. So that just means all you got to do is be like, oh, my knee kind of hurts a little bit. Well, here's some TRT for you, buddy. So you think LeBron is not juicy as fuck? Or everybody, essentially?
Maybe.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
They're all, like Nate Diaz said, man, they all on steroids, man.
My
That's what he
nigga.
said about NBA players?
No, he said about UFC fighters.
Oh,
Said, man,
shit.
everybody's on steroids.
I mean, like, I believe it to an extent. Like, I don't think people are taking, the old.
I don't have a problem with it.
No,
I think it should just be
neither.
more in the open, and it should be okay. But everyone should know, because it is beneficial to be able. I mean, these extreme athletes, they're putting their bodies through a lot of shit, and to be able to recover much quicker
Yeah.
is definitely helpful.
Yeah.
And I don't mind there being a 45-year-old Tom Brady or whatever the fuck in the league. That's interesting to see. Why not? Like, let the players,
Play.
the good people, be able to play longer.
Right. What do you think USADA does with all the blood it collects?
We drink it like vampires.
Drop
They're
it off
building-
at Blade's house.
They're building a super soldier.
They're
Because
collecting
think
it.
about it.
The head of
they have blood from all of the top fighters in the world.
USADA headquarters is in Transylvania.
Word?
Yeah.
Like-
And they're
That's how they get
the
tested.
fucking CEO, the head guy of USADA, his name is Dr. Acula. I mean, Acula. I mean, come on now.
I see where you're going with this.
That's just
They're just drinking all the top.
yeah.
fighters'
They're
bloods.
taking all the blood and they're funneling it to Dracula.
That nigga on PEDs.
That's how they're
Who's
doing.
they drink? Performance enhancings.
He's like, whose blood is this?
Yeah. How do you think their tests are so good Dracula drinks it and he knows if it's got steroids in it or not.
He's just all
right there.
he's just all big.
This has got this has got EPO. My favorite.
Like, are you sure? They're just like, you're suspended. How?
We know.
Dracula told us.
We know what
I don't think they would use that. I'd have more questions.
Take a drink. This nigga's gonna die in 10 years.
You have cancer.
Like, oh shit. I think they're building a super soldier.
This blood has AIDS.
Oh shit.
Like,
AIDS.
that's mine, man.
Oh no.
Glad you told me.
Why'd you do that?
Oh shit.
But yeah, everybody's juicy.
Well, speaking of UFC, can we see a Street Fighter?
This shit is just
going
for
against.
this shit is for pure laughs. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but I just want to see enough so you can see this body kick. Cause
Oh yeah, it was pretty brutal.
when he took this body kick,
he's
the
about to
dude-
throw up.
The dude he knew that his insides were about to erupt.
Oh, what the fuck? That's where. Oh,
This is where it starts. Now,
Dude,
that's Chris Curtis. Like, he is in the UFC, and then Sean Strickland is there too.
Immediately just caught a fucking high kick to the face.
my face.
The hands
Keep
up.
watching. Keep watching.
Come on, man, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, what's the situation here? Oh, dude, no. First of all, no.
Who's that?
That's Sean Strickland. You do not want to fight him, okay?
Okay, well the guy that's in the ring came in
Yeah.
talking
You don't.
shit.
You probably don't even want to spar with him because I don't know if he knows how to just not.
Kill you.
Like, he's just. I don't know. I like Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. But I feel like,
just
I mean,
keep
he's just a
watching.
wild man and he just wants to bang.
Just keep watching.
Oh yeah, because at the end, Curtis says, "I'm the reason why."
And
I
if
fought
you're
with you."
if you're a dude that's like, what is this like bully beatdown or something? What is this?
no, some dude just came in there talking shit, talking about he was 200-0.
Yeah.
You know, talking about he's undefeated and he can beat anybody type shit.
So they got in the cage.
So he was challenging UFC fighters.
I don't know
Or
if he knew.
I don't know if
these
he knew they were
guys.
UFC fighters, but he was in there just talking shit. Like, I could fuck you up.
So
You
You're
might go-
skipping it. Why are you doing that?
I'm skipping to the fight. I mean, what is this posted on?
All Star.
It was just on the
It's
web.
like a camera video. It's not actual UFC
Well,
footage.
I know it's not a UFC footage, but so Street Fighter claimed to be 200-0.
He's a Street Fighter.
I mean, there's
You're in the wrong gym.
why would you? He claimed. Were you 200-0 in your previous life?
Maybe.
Like when you were in better shape and you were a different person?
Maybe.
Like
He was 200-0 in his past life.
he was 200-0 in the Gladiator Coliseums a fucking couple thousand years ago in his previous life. I mean, dude,
That right there, bro.
come on now.
That dude was done after that body kick.
But there was another one. Did we miss the first one when he kicked him and he like fucking hunched over for a second?
Yeah, you should
Yeah,
go
go back. We missed that one. Fuck. Go back.
Yeah, like after they're talking.
Yeah, go back. Go back some more.
Why?
Here we go.
There he goes.
Dude, that
I mean, that was liver. That was liver, bro.
that was the body kick. That dude knew he fucked up.
When he hunched over, he was like, "Oh, fuck! I shit myself."
Yeah, I mean, he could be raining destruction on him right now, and he's not. He could be fucking plunging his fist directly into his asshole right
oh
there.
God, no.
Wait,
I mean,
watch
what
to
is
end.
the-
Watch it, wait, we gotta watch to the end because you went too
Well,
far.
I mean, it's just this dude getting the shit beat out of him, like.
Okay, now listen to his voice.
But I want to know why.
He said, put the glove on. Come on. I took the glove. No.
Like, is this guy a dick? Does he deserve it?
I think he deserves it.
No, fuck that. I was kind to you. I could have fucking ripped you in half. You know why I went first, but he's right though. You know why? No. You know why I fucking went? You know why? Bro, put your fucking glove on and leave.
Okay, so let's see the end, I guess, here. And he's... I'm not doing that. Okay, so he's down. After this, the guy told Chris he could have knocked him out.
I'm offended. So no, bro, come on. Put your fucking glove on or leave. Take your pick. Put your fucking glove on or leave. Bro, put your fucking glove on or leave. No. Is he your dad? Is he your dad? Is he your dad?
What?
Hey, he's the coach. He's the
I mean...
Come on. I took the glove. No.
You deserve it, bro. You're stupid. You should leave.
No, fuck that. I was kind to you. I could have fucking ripped you in half.
Yeah, he could have murdered him.
First, but he's right though. You know why? No. You know why I fucking went? You know why I went first, bro? Because everyone else here would have fucked your life up. I was. So you see what I'm talking about?
Yes, because Sean Strickland would have murdered him.
Put a glove on right now. You can sleep me. Prove it right now. No. Because you're saying it's cardio.
Is that Sean Strickland right there?
Yeah. Behind the black dude. He's
My God.
he's trying to calm him down.
You will leave this place forever different. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God, you'll leave this place forever fucking different.
You'll leave this place forever different.
You won't walk the same.
Yeah, he got escorted out for his own sake.
I mean,
I don't understand.
them
Yeah,
dudes
so
is
it's some idiot. This seemingly, what I can surmise,
probably just in the
is
gym
some
talking
idiot
shit.
who walked into this gym talking shit that he's a 200-0 MMA fighter,
And I'm sure if you like,
and he was looking for a fight.
if you internet searched what happened, you probably find.
I low-key wanted to see the comments on that. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh,
that shit.
Because when he got kicked and he hunched over, you
Bro,
know he shit
he
himself.
knew. He knew.
I mean, that was straight liver.
Dude,
Like,
he
shit
knew.
himself.
Like he knew.
He
But
said,
see,
"Push these niggas off me like hey."
but see, man, you can't go in there talking crazy to killers, man. Like, shit.
What?
Yeah, when you walk into a gym like that, you got to be humble.
That dude got a strong dose of... My thing is I don't understand how you have mirrors, I would imagine, somewhere in your house, or you see your reflection in the puddle
Yes, sir.
of your fucking tent you're sleeping in, or whatever the fuck. Like, you have some way to see the way you look. You can look down and see your body, you know.
Oh God.
So you have some sort of idea on the way that you look.
Oh God.
And then you go into a place and you see a guy who looks like that guy, and you're like, I could fuck him up. You deserve anything that happens to you, honestly. If Sean Strickland was in there and just relentlessly fucking him up, you kind of deserve it. Because you're stupid. Because I would be nothing. Like, if I went in there, I'd be like, holy shit, Sean Strickland. I'd be like, dude, oh my God.
Sensei.
Like, I would love to spar. Like, can you teach me some shit? Like, I wouldn't mind sparring. Like, but please don't kill me. Because I know you could destroy me at any moment. Like, you have to humble yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be in there like, nigga, I'm 200 and know. I'll fuck you up, Sean Strickland.
Just eating them.
Come on now.
For real, that dude could have easily left in an ambulance.
Yeah, I mean, he had him.
He had his arm.
And he could have just been raining blows in, and
that dude could have needed medical.
he was
attention.
nice.
And let him
I mean, he
go.
could have done anything he wanted to him. That dude was completely gassed in the first 2 seconds.
Yeah.
People.
Tell me, that shit had me cracking up. He caught that kick and was like,
Pushing these niggas up me like he.
Hope that nigga didn't have Taco Bell before he went in there.
Oh,
It's like
God.
that's the situation in his drawers.
Bro,
when he, like,
I seen.
what do you think his thoughts were when he got in the car? Like, whew, glad I got out of there.
No,
He's like, man, I
because
fucked him up. They
honestly,
lucky they took me out of there.
That's probably what his shit was, man.
Because he's delusional. Because you got to be you can't. I don't believe you can have like realistic thoughts in your mind and then still act like you don't.
Right.
In a way, like
Yes, sir. Yes,
like
sir.
you can go in like, yeah, I'm 200-0 and I'll fuck you up, unless he's doing a huge fucking prank. Like some stunt, this is an Impractical Joker stunt. He's got an earpiece in the whole time. Like, okay, yeah, tell him you're 200-0, bro. Then you gotta. The crazy doesn't leave even after you've had your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
The only way I would do that, go in there and talk all that shit, and as soon as I put my gloves on, they're like, all right, foot, I instantly fall down and fake having a seizure.
It's just like,
They're like,
As
oh,
soon as the ambulance puts me
no.
to the stretcher, yeah, you lucky bitch. The ambulance pulled up. Oh, fucked you up.
we didn't even see his final form though. Cloud X was saying he's about to transform. So that's the thing. He got kicked out before.
The guy could
Before he was able to
charge
form
up
a
and reach.
perfect idiot. He was just his regular form and
Perfect idiot.
His perfect idiot.
perfect cell idiot.
When his ponytail got knocked off and his
ponytail falls to the back of his head into a rat tail, and it grows 3 feet long, and he's just like whoosh. He can whip his rat tail around, and then
he gets like burger grease stains.
under his titties. He has grease stains under his titties.
Like
and his sweatpants become tighter and they shrink a little bit more.
Oh,
that's his final form.
Now I'm in my final form. Oh shit!
Anybody got any burgers?
Oh my
I'll do
god!
anything for a cheeseburger.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that guy, man. They should have whooped his ass and dropped him off at a psychiatrist or something. Like, straighten your shit out, motherfucker.
Yeah, because he could have died. Them some killers in there.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He's almost lucky that those are the people that he did that to, because if those are the people who know violence and won't be able to show restraint. But if you just did that on the street, it could be some fucking other crazy person.
Ooh, don't got
and then they just keep beating the shit out of you until you're dead.
Yeah.
There's another video that we watched that was like that when the guy challenged the boxer. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a street fighter and I'll do this. And
was it a white dude?
I think so. The black dude was just like pop, 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 pop.
I mean, I think if
piecing his ass
I mean,
up.
there was
if it was what I'm thinking of, it might be what you're thinking of too. Is there was this guy who, like, infamously, there was a bunch of videos on YouTube and shit. He would go around, and it started out like he would be at gyms and stuff and just like ask people like, oh, hey, you want to just spar, like some friendly sparring or whatever, and people would be like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And then he just like sucker punches them and then keeps going and doing all kinds of just dirty fucking bullshit, being a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then he's claiming like, oh, I'm fucking like 30-0 or whatever the fucking all this other shit. And he went in and tried to do that to, I think, Deontay Wilder or something, or in a gym that Deontay Wilder was in or something like that. And
I didn't see that.
Or maybe it was Deontay Wilder or some sort of boxer on that level or something. And they knew about this guy or whatever. And he got lit the fuck up as he deserved. I mean, he deserved worse, honestly.
I mean, yeah, because somebody tried to do that to the Black Beast. Like, they went into Derek Lewis's gym.
Yeah, I think we watched that on the podcast
They were talking crazy, and Derek's like, come on. And, dude, he hit him like 3 times, and that dude was like, I'm done.
Yeah, and he was like, come on, get back up.
And that dude was like, what?
Yeah, because it was like security cam footage or whatever.
I know, right? I was like, what kind of camera? They got a fucking old weathered ass camera inside the gym. Like, who hit you, sir?
He's like, it's okay.
to Derek Lewis?
Because
Why would
some
you do that?
people's brains don't.
Maybe he didn't know it was Derek Lewis, but you're still an
But-
idiot.
Right?
You look at that guy and you're like, yeah, I'll fucking box you. I'll fuck you up.
But
Like, okay, are you a fucking professional boxer? Do you do this all the time? Because you don't know what that guy knows, especially if you don't know him.
did he not know that Derek Lewis is the #1 person to hand out golden tickets to the Shadowland?
He is one of those people. He didn't know that.
He hands
though.
him
He
up
was
like
unaware.
this. He hands him up
You
like
go to the Shadow Realm. You go to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, those things
Well, at
happen.
least he used to. You know, we got to see if he's gonna come back.
He fights next week.
Okay, so what's this story here? More World Star nigga news. Apparently, that's what this show is evolved into. Is
World Star Nigger News.
World Star nigga
Is
news.
that what this episode is called?
The World Star nigga news network.
Why you gotta be hating, Quincy?
Cause World Star is
God damn it!
I shot that
It's
nigga
trash.
119 times.
okay. So yeah, the headline of this World Star video is, "I shot that nigga 119 times."
Damn.
Mississippi police chief
Oh,
fired
shit.
after racist recording leaks bragging about killing 13 people and shoot 'em ups, doing a pew pew on a black suspect.
He got fired. So
They what? So you can't just have a little fun with your boys.
In Mississippi.
All right, let's see. Is this a video or is this just audio?
Audio, I think.
Okay, so let's take a listen here.
Don't ever ruin that. All right? Because these other niggas, they'll let you browse. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you kill a motherfucker in cold blood.
Do his ass, right?
Do you hear what I'm saying? I will articulate to fix the fucking problem. And I'm the only man in the business here that's smart enough to do it, I promise you. Okay? Me and Charles been to war together. I've killed 13 men in my career. Okay? Justified. Huh? In my career, I have shot and killed in the line of duty 13 different people.
You just shot that many motherfuckers, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Justified, bro.
Okay.
Ask around. Hey, they ain't gonna tell you no.
What other motherfuckers say around you don't matter to me. I'm talking about me and you, baby.
I'm telling you, 13 people on my numbers, okay?
Yeah.
Justified. I'm talking about man had a gun, man had died. Okay?
You and him.
Yeah.
Right.
Got a big ass corn shootout, man, a cornfield over there. Jimmy Dale Thomas, whooped that ass, he worked it. Justified, bro. I shot that nigga 119 times. Okay?
I shot that nigga 119 times, okay?
I mean, that's definitely not good. But
what's the
Justified.
argument?
I mean, let's look at this from both sides here. All right. I like to play devil's advocate.
I didn't think he was being racist. I mean,
It's
It's not good.
highly possible because whoever was recording, the other voice in that video, did they not sound black
oh, for
did.
sure. They-
to you?
They did.
And maybe it's just a black sounding white guy,
Yeah.
but I'm going to guess they were black. If I'm wrong, prove me wrong. All right.
Do another 10 push-ups.
I'll do another 10 push-ups if I'm wrong that other guy in the video or in the audio was black.
All right.
So, sounds like this guy is having a conversation with a friend or an acquaintance or somebody he knows. And maybe this guy doesn't really like him because he's secretly recording him. That's weird. But you shouldn't be bragging about, oh, I shot 13 people in my career.
Justified.
Justified. I mean, and it's
But
highly,
on the
it's
stand and everything.
highly-
That motherfucker had her gun.
highly possible. Depend on how long this guy was in the line of duty. I mean, he was a police chief, so he's been in the business a while. It's highly possible you could have 13 incidents of where you've had to shoot somebody in a long career of being a police officer. And they could all be justified incidences. Still shouldn't be something you brag about.
Yeah.
But to me, it sounded like, man, I shot that nigga 119 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounded like he was talking to his friend. He's like, man, he was running through the cornfield and he was justified. He had a gun. I shot that nigga 119 times and boom, 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 boom. You know, I got out of it.
Let me ask a question.
Because for one, he didn't shoot the nigga 119 times unless he had a fucking belt-fed M60 or M249 with 200 rounds.
Got a belt
And he's just like, "Da, da, 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 da," and he sits over his body and he's just like, ah. Because
like dismembering
there's
him.
no way he's got a vest full of pistol magazines with 120 whatever
Like,
rounds, and he's just like, da, 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 da,
Like, you'd have to be carrying like 12 mags.
So he didn't do that. So he probably is just exaggerating, and maybe he's a little intoxicated. Maybe they're drinking. Maybe they're at the bar.
Yeah.
And he's off duty. He's like, man, I shot that nigga 119 times.
But why did he get fired?
Because he said nigga.
Oh.
Because he's
Said it
racist
several times.
because he said a no word.
Oh.
You can't say no words.
You ever just stubbed your toe and been like,
Nigga.
Yeah. Shout out Louis J. Gomez.
that's great stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I could see, I guess, where people frown upon.
I mean, I get it.
It's not good.
You probably shouldn't. Sounds like he's bragging
But also,
about shooting 13 people.
Who justified the killings? Because they might.
He did. I mean, come on.
He's like, yeah, that guy. Like, what the fuck? All the suspects had the same gun.
Yeah. Or it's possible that he had 13 incidences where he was like, and lit somebody up and was like, that nigga had a gun. It was justified.
They're like, Bob, every suspect had the same 38.
Hey, a lot of 38s going around these parts.
Like, shit, the same silver 38, damn it.
So maybe it's that too. Maybe it's either way, you know what? At the end of the day, there's one less police officer in the world with a job. I'm happy.
This fucking guy. Where's this at? Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi.
From the M. Crooked letter, crooked letter, hold back, make a nigga wanna die.
That's
I shot nigga 119 times.
Oh, shit. I mean, yeah, like, I gotta know what the context, what was going on. Because, like,
Yeah,
I be talking to people.
we need more
I be,
more information.
Because I be talking to people, like, because, you know, they be talking about the jokes they have with their friends and shit that they do. And I'm like, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If he's just, if that was his friend,
If you heard some of our Discord chats,
Right.
we'd all be canceled.
right? You say the N word a lot.
Podcasts. If they heard today's podcast,
Yeah.
they'd be canceled.
If you listen to our podcast, you will cancel us.
Exactly.
Shit happens. But yeah, I like to know
Sorry.
the context. Because he could have been joking or he could have been serious. Or who,
That's what I'm saying.
who justified-
Or it could have just maybe he says nigga a lot when he's drunk.
And
Maybe
what
he's
the
got a lot
fuck
of
was
black
he
friends.
recording? He was like,
and he's like, you know, I was over there. Hey, what's up, nigga? Nigga, you see this nigga over here when I shot? Remember when I shot that nigga 119 times?
Like, oh,
I shot that
shit.
nigga that many times.
You told me it was
The nigga
6
that was
times.
recording him sounded salty.
Maybe he was at the barbershop.
You though.
How do you know that wasn't in the barbershop?
Were
And
they
they was back
recording?
and forth, and there was some old
He sound like he
niggas.
was-
He's like, I shot that nigga 119 times. Like, oh, you didn't shoot that nigga
It
119
sounded like
times.
he was recording with like an old 80s like tape recorder.
That's true.
He's like got it in his jacket like talking.
I'm talking about.
He's got one of them big ass like boxes you gotta carry. He's like talking to this.
People still carry briefcases.
Yeah, it's like a briefcase. Fucking thing.
He just
If
got
you're
it
carrying a
up to the top.
briefcase, it better have an MP5 in it.
Act natural.
It's got it right in between. How you doing?
So-
Ignore this briefcase.
So you were saying what again? Just bring it right up to your face.
Talking to this.
Ah.
Humbag. Shot nigga 119 times.
Oh.
That's how it go, you know.
That's how it goes now. Shot nigga 119.
Well, what else? I guess we could briefly talk about El Presidente.
Ooh.
El Presidente.
Oh, the goat.
Joseph Badin.
Badushi.
Badin.
Joseph Badin
Oh.
has la corona. La Corona.
What happened?
What you
to him?
think about that?
You got corona?
He had
telling you,
that new
every
beard.
time- This is what I think of this. Every time Joe Biden falls, gets sick,
Says something stupid.
says something stupid that shows like mental weakness, hurt himself, Kamala Harris, however the fuck you say her name,
It's pronounced Camel Toe Harris.
Camel Toe Harris is just in the back like,
Flicking her bean?
and she's playing that fucking song from Lion
Sir.
King. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. And she like fucking squirts all over
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
place.
Sir, I won't
That's
allow
what
you.
I think happens.
I will not
That's
allow
what-
you to speak so
That's what happens.
viciously and vile about
Marcus, that's
our
what I think
vice
happens.
president of this
I
here
believe you.
beautiful
As soon
United
as he
States.
falls, she's like, I gotta go. And then she goes to the fucking Secret Service SUV, tells the guy to get the fuck out,
Let me run my
fucking
clip.
cues up the fucking Bluetooth, and gets to squirting
Gets
all
the
over
Lion
fucking
King and
van.
all the fucking Secret Service guys are just fucking getting hit in the back of the head with just
And
that you
then-
gotta take it.
and
And it's
then
like, God damn
as
it.
soon as he gets
This
back
bitch.
up and is like, I'm okay, she's like, fuck.
Damn
She's
it.
like, give me a fucking cigarette.
I think she got it too though.
She smokes a Newport.
She got it too.
Oh,
I
she
think
got the- she got the-
she been drinking them
Yeah,
Mexican
but-
beers. Maybe not wrong.
But not like, but I mean, you know, oh Joey B though.
And I
yeah.
ain't talking those keys, nigga.
You know, okay.
That nigga
Because,
has-
never mind.
He's at the age where waking up.
Every
happen.
single day you
Side note.
wake up is a miracle, is a gift. I mean, for everyone in general, it's a gift every day you wake up. But the older you get, when you're 80, I can't imagine being every time you go to sleep, you can be like,
This could be it.
this might be the last one.
Make sure I'm real comfortable. I'll always make sure I go to the bathroom before I go to sleep at that age because I don't want to fucking piss and shit all over myself.
You're gonna. I guess if you're completely empty, if you
be that much.
just- hold on before I die, let me take a shit real quick. Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Hey,
when I'm 80, if I make it to that, I'm just gonna eat Taco Bell every single day
And just ruin your guts.
That way, when I do die,
It's gonna be a giant just pool of
and
diarrhea.
then in my will, it'll be like whoever cleaned that up gets all my shit.
Oh God!
Like whenever motherfuckers get killed in like a movie and they fall back and it's like a giant pool of blood all pooling up behind him. That's how Marcus is, except it's diarrhea.
Oh God!
Oh God!
Somebody just walks in. Oh no!
Oh God, this is the worst scene I've ever seen.
Hey,
I just
so
got a smile on my face.
But I mean,
go ahead.
how can that be the leader?
I don't know,
When every time he goes to sleep, you got to be like, well, hopefully he's our leader tomorrow.
man. All I know is I gotta ask a question.
What?
You gonna be Kamala Harris side nigga?
me?
Yeah, if she pull up on you with the Secret Service,
I need some-
for sure.
I
For
need
sure,
some-
though.
and
I
she was
need
like,
some
"Hey, you
money.
trying to hit this?"
I'm be like, all up in that box, bro.
But you got to vote for her.
I mean,
Can I get some money?
I'll
Probably get some money.
make
just
it
want
look
some-
like I voted for her.
I just want some money.
You
I'll be like, yeah, baby, I'm voting for you, Trump.
probably get some money and some government benefits because you can probably
Good.
run
If
some red
I
lights.
get some fucking benefits, then yeah,
You get a little
man.
piece of paper that says when the police pull you over that just says I can do whatever I
Look,
want.
the only box I'm putting a ballot in if I'm with Kamala Harris is that pussy. All right,
Yes, sir. Heard.
Yeah. And so if I get some, benefits and
my
some,
penis is the ballot in that
some things,
scenario.
you know, like me and you, like say we go to Foot Locker and you're like, Big fella, you're just walking out with them shoes, and I'm like, they already know,
I'm like, well, big fella, can I get some?
Yeah. And then every store and place we go to, I just show them my Joey B card, and they just go, "See you later." And I go, "Thanks." Have you seen the latest? Speaking of Joey B, have you seen his son's latest video?
He dropped another mixtape.
Another
he's
fucking
got
Hunter
Hunter
mixtape.
100 mixtape.
Bro, he's got another video. He's just like standing.
Another H Bizzle mixtape.
He's just standing in front of the mirror, like fucking in his drawers, smoking crack.
Another hood
And I was
classic?
Like, bro, what the fuck? Like every week,
certified hood classic.
bro. Every
Damn,
week
son,
he's just gonna
why'd you
drop a new
smoke that?
video. Bro, I'd be so fucking just like, what the fuck, son?
Well, they got his
can't
iCloud, so maybe not all of the shit, the contents were released necessarily, and they're maybe slowly releasing shit, or allegedly they got his iCloud. You hear this? Have you seen this? Allegedly they took Hunter Biden's iCloud. It's crazy. Smoking crack.
You saw it. I saw it.
I heard about it. It's not good. Not good. I don't know why I'm doing Trump right now. But yeah, I mean, there'll be more, I'm sure. But
he can't run again.
Allegedly,
I mean, he's not
apparently he's being brought up on charges.
By
Who is?
Hunter Bizzle, H Beezy.
Who's bringing up such charges?
The government, the federal government.
But how do you do that?
Like
leaking confidential documents.
Can't the top stairs government go, hey,
for smoking crack?
Well, of course they're gonna probably try to do that, but you can't.
After him for
that would be
crack?
obvious corruption. They can't do that.
I mean,
for smoking crack, is he going to jail?
No, it's not for smoking crack.
But don't they already have like obvious corruption and?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, they got that, but they don't care about that. They've had that for a while.
Prostitution charges?
I was just asking.
They're gonna.
How do you get federal prostitution?
Listen, because
I was just like, he had like a bunch of hoes at the same time.
he was such a fucking pimp. No, I'm just kidding. No, I feel like they're gonna try to do some like Al Capone type shit. Like they couldn't get Al Capone on what he was really doing, so they got him on some like tax shit, and then that's how they got him. But they're like, we know you fucking killed all these people, you son of a bitch. We just can't prove it. But your taxes look pretty fucked up. So 100 years for taxes, you piece of shit, or whatever
Yeah.
So he's facing federal prostitution charges.
Wait, this nigga got a family and wife and kid?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay. You don't know this, so check this out.
That nigga
so
wildin'.
here's a little bit of family history of the Biden family. Could we talk a little bit briefly about family history about
pedo Joe,
about how Joe Biden and Jill Biden met? If you recall that story, Hunter Biden had a brother, Beau Biden, who died because of like cancer, inhaling shitty chemicals over in Iraq or some shit like that. And Hunter Biden was married at the time, and Beau Biden was also married to a lady. Hunter Biden was cheating on his wife with his brother's wife, and it may have been after his brother died, possibly before, but definitely after. And then divorces his current wife, marries his dead brother's wife for a few months or something. They get married, and then they eventually split up or whatever. And then he has a new wife now, and his new son is Beau Biden Jr.
It's creepy.
He named his son Junior after his dead brother, whose wife he fucked after he was dead and married.
That sounds insane.
That's the Biden family, fellas. A little bit of, but so he's facing possible charges of federal prostitution. Let's see. I believe it's because, like I said, it's kind of like some Al Capone shit. Like I don't think they can get him on shit that he's really doing, but this is something that he is doing because. I think it's because it's like sex trafficking or something they're getting him on, because he had a prostitute and he brought her across state lines or some shit. So that he's taking a sex worker and trafficking her.
Yeah.
Or whatever, technically. So I think that's how they're trying to get him.
What the fuck?
On like technically sex trafficking charges.
You technically did a lot of shit. You're going to jail.
But yeah, he did a lot more than that. Like that's kind of the least of, what he did. But
it's a whole lot of crack.
And it's just charges are possible. That he's possibly maybe facing charges, but probably not, because you know how things go.
Like, we lost all the evidence.
Oh, whoops! I had the evidence was just right here. And were you recording it? Oh, the cameras were off.
He just got
That's weird.
6 envelopes like in his
Yeah.
suit jacket. What are all those envelopes in your suit jacket, sir?
Envelopes.
It's a whole bunch of crap.
What are envelopes?
Just takes off.
Those are seasoning rocks.
These are the seasoning packets. I was making fajitas later.
Number some MSG, man.
Oh fuck! I could see that's how that clown circus shit would go.
Everything checks out.
Yeah, man, we're in trouble.
This fucking
Might as well have fun while we're
still afloat.
the band keep playing while the ship is sinking. You know,
Bad.
That's how it goes.
the beat goes on. Well, I think we could probably do the old rapperino right there, fellers.
If I'm a band member, I'm gonna start front kicking folks so I can get a boat.
Don't front kick folks, big fella. Okay.
You say that
I'm not putting any
when
money
your
in
ass
books.
touches negative 20-degree water.
Roll up gas. Ooh. Another episode coming at you. Appreciate everybody checking us out.
The Benag, baby.
We're gonna do some. We're in the works. We're thinking of some new, fresh ideas and how to switch things up and bring some new, different content out. But appreciate everybody
Rocking with us.
checking us out. We'll be back next week, baby.
Hey.
Yes.
Yee.
Deuces.